welcome to Clash of the Dice. I am James.
I am Joshua.
And in this episode we're going to be bringing you another game of DreadBall version 2. I am going to be the telekinetic Tsudochan.
And I'm going to be the Veer-myn.
Let's see how we get on.
This is the recommended team for Veer-myn of 6 strikers and 2 guards and 3 dice. They are a fairly good team other than the fact they have skill of 5s. So they're not going to be very good at scoring or picking up the ball. So let's see how they fare. Really?
So here we have my starting team of 8 jacks. Now that's all Tsudochan can have. They don't have any strikers, they don't have any guards. So Joshua's team has got no jacks, mine has only got jacks. I've also got 2 cards and 1 coaching die. Now these are one of my favourite teams, and they certainly were in version 1, so I'm really looking forward to see how they fare in version 2. They have the special push ability, which has changed a lot over version 1. So the way it works in version 2 is push is now a skill test. They can push a player, either their own or an opponent, or the ball that is within 7 hexes. It's a skill test and it's a 1, 2, 3 test, so if they succeed on one attempt they can then try again and a third time as well, provided they get 1, 2 and then 3 successes respectively. So if they pass the test they can push the player, either their own or the opponent, or the ball 1 space. If they double the attempt they can push it 2 spaces. If they push the ball onto a player, the player has to try and pick it up, and if they fail it is the end of the rush. If they push a player onto the ball, the player has to try and pick it up, and if they fail it's the end of the rush. Now that becomes very interesting when you consider the fact that push can be used as run interference, so I can use it in Joshua's turn. So if I get the any player any action card or the jack any action card, I can run interference in Joshua's turn and possibly force him to try and pick up the ball, and if he fails that'll be the end of his turn. So this is a really good team for any coach that likes to think outside the box. So I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to be an interesting match. Okay, it's time for the dice roll / coin toss. I am the white die, Joshua is the green die. Whoever gets the highest score gets to decide whether they're home or visiting, which is kind of a waste of time because we've already decided if I win I'm going to be home. Joshua's already decided if he wins he's going to be visitors, but hey ho, we're going to do it anyway.
Because it's proper Clash of the Dice style. I win! Visiting please!
Okay, so we're ready to start. I think this is going to be an interesting match. I think, I'm going to call it now, I think I'm going to win. I don't think I'll win by a lot, but I think I'm going to win.
Yeah, I think I'm going to lose.
So let's kick things off by launching a ball. 2. 1, 2. That's worked out nicely for me because there isn't a opposing striker on top of that hex. So let's play an action on Jack number 8. He is going to, actually no, I'll play an action on Jack number 7. He is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's measure the distance of this guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, that guard is in range. For another action,
We're going to push him.
I'm going to try and push him. So that's 3 dice test, needing 4s. If I fail the dice roll, then nothing happens. He's just wasted an action, basically.
Am I allowed to try and dodge?
No, you can't try and dodge it. There's nothing you can do about it.
No!
Okay.
Because it's psychic powers.
Well, there's a bit of debate, as you read in the core book, as to whether it's psychic or whether it's technology. But let's have a go. 3 dice, needing 4s.
And they look very psychic and they look very technological.
Oh, we've got 6. So we've got 1 success. 2 successes, so I can push him 2 spaces.
Oh, damn.
Any way I like, so push him 1, 2.
Oh, damn.
Can I turn into face? One direction with a facing the pushing coach's choice. So yeah, going to spin him around as well. Cool.
Give me your best shot.
Right, now I'm going to buy a card.
Oh.
And I'm going to save that one for later.
That's a run interference.
No, there isn't a card that says run interference. I'm just saying. There is a card that says jack in the action, though.
And you've got it. So, frankly enough, you're playing a very bad poker face there.
So, action on jack number 8. He's going to try and pick the ball. 1, 2. 3 dice, needing 4s. Gets it, but no free action. That's yes. Annoying. Now then, I do have a jack in the action, so I could sprint him. And I've just told Joshua what my card is. So,
but I already knew what it was.
You know what? I am going to... yeah, use a jack in the action. And we're going to sprint. So, there is my jack in the action card. Just prove I had it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Playing it fairly safe. I'm going for 3 points because he is a jack, so he's not great at trying to score 4 pointers. So, final action on that jack, number 8. Go for a score attempt. So that's 3 dice, -1 for a score attempt. I'm going to add my coaching die and needing 4s. Oh, he gets it. Does he get a double? Yes, he does. So I get a fan check, which is a 3. So I get my coaching die back. And I also have a showboat event, which I can play immediately after passing a test, and I generate another fan check, which is a 1. Right, so ball goes over there, put with turn marker, and let's not forget to put my 3 points on the board. So yeah, so far so good. Loving the Tsudochan.
Launch the ball. 5, all the way in front of mine. So I know what my first action is already. Action on number 4, which is going to be a move forward and try and pick up the ball.
Oh, this could be interesting.
Veer-myn are the best at this. I remember having terrible experiences doing this.
Are you going to use a coaching die to try and pick up the ball?
That's what some people would do just to ensure it. I'm going to chance it. 4 dice needing 5s. 1 success. 3 action.
Who'd have thunk?
I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going around the outside.
Trying to go around the edge. Alright. Okay.
Action on number 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm going to try and score. So, 3 dice.
This is part of the same action.
Yeah.
You're brave.
+1 for being a striker. -1 because I moved. -1 for score attempt. 2 dice. I'm going to add a coaching dice for this.
Just 1. You got 3.
So 3 dice, needing 5s. He does it!
He does it! I'll go to the foot of my sock.
So that's 3 points.
Good stuff.
And a fan check?
No, because you didn't double it and you didn't score an extra point. Which is a shame, but yeah, Veer-myn scoring on a 5+. Well done. Credit where credit's due.
And that's coaching that's gone.
Yep. So, oh, we haven't moved the ref. We didn't move the ref on my turn. Ooh. Naughty. Well, the ref would have moved at 5, and I would have just pushed it wrong there. So, move the ref.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't like you cheating, Tsudochan.
They don't cheat. They just use technology to their advantage. Where's the ball? What did I do with the ball?
You put it somewhere.
Right. So that was your turn, and now we're on to my turn. Let's
launch a ball first.
Launch a ball. 1. Awesome. Okay. So I think I will start by buying a card. Ooh. Okay. Right, and then we shall He's supposed to be facing that way.
Okay, I thought so.
You see, my guys have got strength of 5+, so slamming doesn't come very easy to them. And your guys are really agile, so even if I slam in the back and they lose 1 die, they're going to be reasonably okay. Your guards have got an agility of 4+.
And they've got strength of 4+, so they're pretty strong for rats.
Yeah, they're not bad for rats. They're as strong as a corporation team. Anyway, I'm waffling. Let's get on. I don't think I'm going to be doing too many slams. So
You're probably going to be pushing.
let's try and bring this Jack back. He is number 8, the one who scored. So action on number 8. He's just going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. We'll play an action on Jack number 1. He's going to try and pick up the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 3 dice needing 4s. Gets it within his free action. Awesome. Which will be a move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we've got 2 actions left. There's no point trying to push him in inverted commas because he's still 2 hexes away, whichever way you do it, from the big score space. So, although I could push him, I could push him up to 3 in theory if I keep getting successes. So yeah, let's try an action on number 7. I've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. He's going to go for a push attempt. He's going to try and push his own player a bit closer to that score zone. So 3 dice needing 4s. He gets it with a double, so he pushes him 2 spaces. 1, 2. And I can now do it again, but I'll need 2 successes to push him 1 more space. And he gets it, so he pushes him into the score space again. And if I do it again, I'm going to need 3 successes to push him that final space into the 3-point zone.
What happens if you fail?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah, nothing happens.
He just exhausts it. So
I'll go whole reroll and push the other player over.
So he is supposed to be facing that way, by the way.
Yeah.
And then, right, his final push attempt. Again, nothing to lose, everything to gain. 1 success, so that's not enough, so he hasn't pushed him the final space. Okay, so that's the end of his action, but let's now play an action on number 1 again.
Are you going to try and do the big 4-pointer?
Do you know what? I think I just might. So he would ordinarily get 3, -1 for score attempt, -1 for distance. I've got a coaching dice I can add. So let's go for it, because I've also got cards that I can spend to re-roll the dice. So, 2 dice needing 4s. He gets it. Shall I re-roll the coaching die and try and get a double? No, we'll just settle for 1 fan check. That's fine by me. So that's 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get a fan check, which is a 3. So I get my coaching die back. Okay, good stuff. Ball goes over here. Let's move the ref. And the ref moves 3. 1, 2, 3. Back to the starting space.
Launch ball. 4, which goes wherever it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Action on number 6. 1, 2. Try and pick up the ball. 4 dice needing 5s. I'm going to chance it again. No! He flops it, so I've already ended my turn.
Oh, that is
A really nasty thing where you spend your first action, you try and pick up the ball, and then you fluff it.
Yeah, that's an entire turn wasted effectively.
2, which is going this way.
Yep.
To, well, closer to that guy. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh!
Right next to my little pushy dude.
No!
Okay.
What's the problem with my tactical chair?
Joshua is sitting in his tactical chair, looking very contemplative.
What, you got a problem with my tactical chair?
Right, so let's play an action to buy a card. Because in my experience, when you're using a team that's predominantly got jacks, you need to be buying cards. Less so in version 2, but in version 1 you definitely had to buy cards. Right, so let's now play an action on number 1, who scored the big points. He's going to come back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and try and pick up the ball. So that's 3 dice needing 4s.
Why didn't you use that other one?
And he's done it. Because he's my pusher. He's in a nice place to be pushing people around, and this guy he would have had to move, so it doesn't make much difference, and he might have been in the way. So he's picked up the ball with a free action. He's going to move back to where he started. Now then, folks, another action on number 1. If I score this, it will be the first Clash of the Dice landslide victory caught on camera, and it will be by a team composed entirely of jacks.
No, it won't.
Caught on camera. We haven't had. That wasn't a landslide victory.
Oh, I thought it was.
No.
Oh yeah, it came very close, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it was a win, but it wasn't a landslide.
Came very close though.
Right. So here we go. We placed an action counter. We've got 3 dice. We've got a coaching dice. We've got some cards to do re-rolls. So I lose a die for the score attempt. I lose a die for range, so that loses 2 dice, needing 4s.
You score this, well done.
And I can spend as many cards on re-rolls as I like, I think.
If you win this, this will probably be the shortest Clash of the Dice video there is.
It will certainly be the shortest DreadBall game there is. Yes!
You got the shortest Clash of the Dice video there is.
Would you believe it? A team composed entirely of jacks wins in effectively 3 turns.
Just allow me to gather myself for a second.
Crowd goes not wild, but absolutely insanely manic.
Oh my gosh!
This little dude's awesome. 2 4-pointers in a row. 8 points, 8-0. I loved the Tsudochan before. They are properly awesome now. I did think that with the changes they've made to push, it might not be as effective, but being able to push that Veer-myn guard off the... Was he on the 4-point space?
No.
He was certainly in the way of being able to score 4 points, but being able to shove him out of the way and spin him around was great. And yeah, you managed to equalise my first score, so I thought, oh, this is going to be a long game of very much tug-of-war scores. But no, you were really, really unlucky with that, trying to pick up the ball.
First action, you try and pick up the ball, wipe out. That's really annoying whenever you... That's probably the biggest downfall of the Veer-myn.
Yeah, they're 5+ skill, yeah. I'll tell you what would be an interesting game, and that is Veer-myn against hobgoblins. Because hobgoblins have got 5+ skill as well. And I think the Martians have got 5+ skill. And what else? The Zor, their strikers have got 5+ skill. Oddly though, their jacks have got 4+.
Huh.
So that could be an interesting game. So yeah, some interesting games, possibilities that are going to come your way. But
tell us which of those you would like in the comments below.
Yeah. Yeah. Tsudochan, love them, great. Still love them. Awesome little dudes. For a team of jacks, they really don't come much better. I used to think that goblins were the best jacks in the game in terms of being all-rounders, but yeah, Tsudochan, absolutely love them. Still my favourite team.
We're probably going to call that a victory, the fifth turn landslide.
I'll tell you what's going to confuse people is that was over so quick. People are used to our DreadBall videos taking about 45 to 50 minutes. This one's going to be about 20.
Maybe so even less.
So they might be thinking, have we changed the format of the show? Or have we, changed the format of how we film it? Or they might even be thinking that actually the Veer-myn managed to get a landslide victory instead. But yeah, that was it, folks. Credit where credit's due to Joshua. He has been very, very gracious in defeat. Very gracious in defeat. Not everybody would have taken that defeat as well as Joshua did.
Yeah, most people with Veer-myn would be like, why? Why? But I'm just like, meh.
Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure to record this game. I've had so much fun with this game. It was so short, but so much fun. So please continue to like,
comment,
and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and God bless.
Bye.